My name is Lawrence Goldberg. I'm a gastroenterologist here at the Boyle and Groover Clinic. I've been with the organization since 1983. I grew up in Philadelphia and went to college at the University of Pennsylvania, and then went to medical school at NYU in New York, and then did my gastroenterology training at Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York. Moved down here because my wife grew up down here, and I found a teaching job at the University of Florida at Shands, which was University Hospital at that time. And I taught for about 5 years, and then I joined Jack Groover, and it was Digestive Disease Associates at that time in 1983. I was the fourth doctor on the letterhead. My becoming a gastroenterologist was sort of a very winding road. I originally went to medical school thinking I would be a psychiatrist, and then decided that I didn't want to be a psychiatrist and I was going to be a pediatrician. And then ultimately I decided that I really liked adults better than taking care of children, so I decided to become an internist. And then gastroenterology provided me with a field that I really enjoyed in terms of problem solving and in terms of being able to do endoscopy and seeing a lot of the diseases and the problems that were causing my patients difficulties. Till this time, I still love doing what I do. I love taking care of the patients that I take care of. I've met some really wonderful people through the years. I've really enjoyed working at Boyle and Groover over this time. It's a great group of doctors, a great group of support staff, and I hope to continue doing this for a little while longer. I don't think I'd be a very good retiree, so I'm just going to continue working. We take care of the whole gamut of gastrointestinal disease. I tend to see a lot of patients with irritable bowel syndrome, and I guess maybe that's my psychology bent. And I think it's important to realize that a lot of gastrointestinal diseases, particularly irritable bowel, are psychologically based, that stress is really a very important component to gastrointestinal diseases. And I think a lot of patients need some coaxing in terms of coming to the conclusion that their physical symptoms may have some anxiety components associated with them. Of course, it's important to make sure that there are no physical abnormalities, and that's where all of my gastrointestinal expertise comes in. But in addition, I try, when all looks fine physically, to try to guide people to some of the psychological weaknesses in their life, and maybe get them to understand that they may be causing some of their physical symptoms. So it's a rewarding field, and as I said before, I hope to continue doing this for a while longer, and I've gleaned a great deal of satisfaction professionally doing this, and I love what I do, and I wouldn't have made any other choices. I like to spend time with my family. I volunteer on some community boards. At this time, I'm on the board of River Garden, which is a great organization, and I've served on some other community boards voluntarily. I like to read. I like to exercise. I try to do those things that I urge all of my patients to do. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So at least when folks my age come in, I can tell them that these are things that I do, and they should be doing them as well. Again, I like to spend some time with my family, although my two daughters one lives in South Florida and one lives in Atlanta. So sometimes it takes a little traveling to get there, but we're waiting for our first grandchild, who is to be born at any second now. So we're on call.